Universal baby cues. This video presents a collection of short scenes of caregivers and their young children, illustrating universal baby cues. By demonstrating these common ways that babies communicate in early life, the scenarios help a viewer understand children's cues and how caregivers can respond in ways that meet their needs and support their development. Two-month-old baby signals she's sleepy. This young baby shows signs of sleepiness. She gazes off and doesn't respond when her father snaps his fingers in front of her eyes. Her head bobs a little. She yawns. And then she gets fussy. Now her mother arrives to feed her. One way families help a baby to sleep. Two-month-old baby engaged by dad, then loses interest. This eager dad plays with his baby. At first, she shows she's engaged. She looks into his eyes with a half smile and reaches out to touch his face. Eventually, though, she loses interest and looks away. Her father continues to play, not recognizing that something else has attracted his baby's attention. Four-month-old baby expresses delight, then loss of interest. This baby shows delight in his mother's play. He gazes into her eyes, smiling and laughing in response to her words and actions. Suddenly he breaks eye contact and his smile disappears, showing he's had enough. His mother keeps trying to interest him, but his smile doesn't come back. He may be ready for a different play activity. Four-month-old baby signals she is hungry. This baby shows she is hungry. She moves her tongue in and out. Then brings her hand to her mouth. She nibbles and sucks on her fingers. Her mother responds by putting her on her breast. Six-month-old baby shows he's eager to play. This baby shows he's eager to play. Notice his bright gaze. He follows the object with his eyes and reaches for it. He smiles and squeals in delight as he looks into his mother's eyes. Now he looks away, then loses his balance. His face expresses alarm. His mother responds by picking him up and holding him close to comfort him. Eight-month-old baby shows her delight in play. This baby is delighted by the play with her mother, smiling and laughing with her bright gaze locked on her mother's eyes. Though she cannot crawl yet, she flexes her body up and down in eagerness to move towards her mother. The mother tries to encourage her baby to crawl by placing the ball in front of her. Ten-month-old baby signals frustration and fatigue. The baby is eager to get the ball, but notice his brow starts to furrow and he slaps the floor. When it's time for the next ball, his face shows frustration. He thrashes his body, cries, and stops playing the game. His mother responds by putting the ball down and picking him up to comfort him. He shows signs of sleepiness, rubbing his eyes, yawning, and is soon asleep. One-year-old child shows he's captivated by a book. A child and his mother explore a book. The child is captivated by a picture. He laughs and looks at his mother, sharing his delight. As she tries to turn the pages, he brings the favorite picture back, tapping it with his hand. Mother responds, pointing to the picture. She turns the page, but he's not ready to move on. Returning to the favorite page, the mother responds again, pointing and talking about the picture. The child leans in, embracing the picture. As the mother moves on in the book, the child tires of it, pushes the book, and turns away. A 16-month-old child signals discomfort in an unfamiliar place. Let down in the unfamiliar orchard, the child signals discomfort. She turns around and reaches up to be carried again by her grandpa. Once again in his protective arms, she relaxes and points to what she finds interesting. Grandpa responds by following her lead, helping her explore the orchard and pick the apples. An 18-month-old child signals she's finished eating, then wants to go outside. This child eats her breakfast with the help of her grandpa. He cuts her food into smaller pieces that are easy for her to pick up with her fork. The child signals she is done eating, first by turning away, and then by getting up to leave. Grandpa catches her arm to do the end of meal prayer. After breakfast, she signals to Grandpa, pointing to her feet, then pointing out a nearby door. Her grandpa responds to her message, puts on her shoes, and takes her for a walk outside.